What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn the notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. Ain't nobody sleep with y'all last night. What's up? What's up, checkmates? What's up? I see y'all. Hi, Mama Bees. What's up? Hi, Terry. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Purple Queen in the building. Make us do what it do, what it do. Hi, Shirley. Ain't nobody sleep with you last night. What's up? Veronica in the building. What's up? Make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you guys are having an amazing day as I am. All right, as long as I woke up this morning, I am still excited about the day ahead. All right, all right, all right. I see y'all coming through. Hit the like button. It's imperative that you do so that people can know that I'm here and I will stay active in the algorithm. All right. If you are not following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X at Shar's Reality number 6. If you are not following my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. Listen, I'm growing and I want you to grow with me. All right, all right, all right. We got a couple things on our roster, not much, a little juicy, a little drag, a little bit of everything, okay? On our roster tonight. I pray you guys all had an amazing Christmas as I did. Um, Listen, family is everything. Enjoy your people, all right? Because listen, you never know. Tomorrow is not promised. So enjoy your people, okay? And I pray that you guys took their opportunity to do so versus focusing on gifts, as a lot of us get caught up in doing. And there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody deserves a gift, but make sure you have family and friends at the top of your forefront. And most of all, Jesus Christ's birthday. All right. Okay. Enough of that. Hello and lottie dottie, everybody. All right. So let's talk about the feedback I received from me dragging the hell out of Moses and his new wife. Okay. I want to start there. Okay. Y'all was coming like Mack trucks. All right. And I'm sure it was none of my faithful people, but I had a little bit of time in the chat, so I was going back and forth because that's what the hell I do. All right. I said what the hell I said. I'm not peddling. I'm not backpedaling. I'm not taking back anything that I said. I meant what the hell I said. I'll say it with my whole 40 double D. I said, hold on one second. I meant what the hell I said. And at the end of the day, if you feel some type of way and you feel like I was one sided, then you know what I mean, exit left. And I hate to come off that rude, but it is what the hell it is. You don't get to change what I've said or what my observation was. I said it and I meant it. Okay. Now we all know that Moses didn't literally film on the show, right? He was on the phone call with her, but there was a producer behind the camera that filmed that showed their pictures, that showed him on the phone, that showed his phone call and his name on the phone. Stop playing with me like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And all that, oh, it's y'all don't know what happened with him. Okay, well, then this is my observation. If you ain't in agreement with it, that's cool. But you're gonna say that thing respectfully because I would hate to have to chin check you respectfully. And in my chat, you get to have an opinion. Because guess what? I have an opinion. But when you start coming retarded, I got to come retarded with you. All right? It's just a two-way street. You know what I mean? So don't come over here talking like, oh, she ain't going to say nothing. You got the wrong blogger for that. If I got time and a keyboard typing it out, it's what's going to happen. So it's basic knowledge. She didn't just meet Moses after knowing, after just being a producer and he just popped up at the face of the earth. Stop. Like y'all just be so Looney Tune for these people. It's basic knowledge. One plus one has always been two, and y'all like making excuses for why people be in a hole. Okay? Now, if you want to say, sure, you don't know if him and Destiny was together when this girl got with him, you're absolutely right. I can even take that. But don't be putting no bread and butter on the comment because then I gotta slice that thing the hell up and make it make sense for you, okay? All right, now we got that out the way. Girl, they becoming crazy in these comments. I said, oh, child, they don't know I read every single comment. Say what you want to say. If I choose to jump in, I will. And if I won't, I won't. It's simple. But anyway, moving the hell on to what we got to talk about, honey. Um, if you just coming on the chat, y'all hit the like button so that I can stay in the algorithm. If you're not familiar with the chat, this is your first time here, welcome. If you flip floppy and you come in and out of the chat, welcome. If you've been rocking with me from the beginning, welcome, welcome, welcome. We did have a couple new subbies, and we want to tell you that you are a checkmate now, and there's nothing you can do about it. You stuck with us now, baby. You are stuck with us now. Let's talk about Jess Hilarious, child. Congratulations to Jess Hilarious. Jess is definitely hilarious. Yes, she throw her shade, but listen, this young lady has been working overtime, and rightfully so. She deserved what she has received. They have announced that she is the new co-host of the Breakfast Club after filling in for some time now. And she made the announcement at her latest event. And you know, we don't say congratulations enough to our black woman or to our sisters in general, right? It don't necessarily have to be black, but I think we find things to talk about and woman that we forget to just congratulate. And sometimes it's just easier to just look at the picture and say, you know what, she deserved that, right? It's just easier to do that. So listen, go off, sis. We happy for you. And when she made that announcement, you know, the internet was going crazy, and I was one of them with them. I was giving her flowers. And that's what she deserved. I think it's long overdue. It says, okay, the Breakfast Club has a new permanent co-host. Okay. It says Jess Hilarious will be starting 2024 with a new gig. The comedian recently revealed she is the new permanent co-host for the Breakfast Club. It says this comes after the radio show spent nearly a year inviting guest co-hosts to the program, including rapper Remy Ma. Jess spent much of her 2023 alongside its current host, Charlemagne the God, and DJ Envy. Then on December 23rd, she shared an update at her event. In a navy blue gown, Jess spoke about representing her Baltimore City roots as a co-host on the Breakfast Club. And that's what she shared. And I just think it was, you know, I love when people celebrate things with their family and friends because you can't take that moment from them. Say if she got hired today and God forbid she got fired tomorrow. So what? Right? Because here's the thing, she did it and she stood the course, right? A lot of people do not even want to fill in that much, right? And she got this position after nearly a year after Angela Yee has left, right? And she left that, you know, left the position nearly a year ago. And as mentioned, the Breakfast Club hasn't had a third co-host seat holder since last December. That marked the last month Angela Yee spent on the morning programming. And that's when she announced her departure months earlier in August, right? At that time, she revealed she had landed her own nationally deli show at the iHeartRadio and will no longer be hosting with Envy and Charlemagne. Her show is called Way Up with Angela Yee. So, you know, credit to her, right? That's toodles to her as well. And aims to blend rumors, reports, reviews, and Ask Yay segments. So she's going to be asking a lot of questions, answering a lot of questions as well. But I don't think we give enough of our female people enough credit, right? And I think it's well deserved. Hi, Cricket 22. How are you? Paper Chase. Hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate you for being here. Um, but definitely, you know, shout out to her. And I just wanted to, you know, I didn't see a lot of blogs talking about it. I saw it on Instagram a lot, but I didn't see it here on YouTube. And I could have missed it as well, right? Because we don't see everything. But I definitely wanted to say congratulations to her. I don't think enough people give credit. What do you guys think about this one here, child? I said, now what is the now, what is going on here in the neighborhood, child? And but listen, I get it how you can, do what you got to do, say what you want to say. It's happening. So this is the game, and Shanice, this is Evelyn, Evelyn's daughter, right? Spotted out with the game. And listen, it looks like they dating, y'all. It looks like they out here in the streets making us do what else, do what else, do what it do. Okay. And I ain't got nothing to say about it. I think they kind of cute together, if you ask me. I'll be like, I don't really like Evelyn like that, but and her daughter don't come off like her too much. So I gotta like be like get a little bit more of her daughter before I like have a comment. But I'm very interested in seeing where it's going to go. But listen, it's a couple season. It's a couple season, and folks out here getting married, remarried, re-engaged, child. They making them do what it do, what it do. So I don't got nothing to say about this one either. I say go off, y'all. Go off. Purple Queen is speaking to everybody. She understands that she ain't sleep with you last night. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, but definitely, I think they can do it. I think they can do it. That wasn't part of our roster, but when I saw it, I said, "Oh, I gotta put that a part of the conversation." What y'all think? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, child. Do y'all think they gonna make it or not? And you know what else is trending? Oh, I didn't download it, but that's okay. You know what else is trending? Um, what is that child name? Dang, I'm gonna mess up her name. Oh, I just saw it on Twitter. But the young lady they saying is pregnant now. She messed with the guy from YouTube. But what the hell is the name? Why is it escaping me? They saying that, for her good. What's up, baby? Make her do what it do, what it do, what it do. I don't think the young lady is pregnant, but they are saying that she had a baby secretly. I don't think that's the case. I hope that's not the case. Like she messed with DDG. What is her name? Child have Lord have mercy is escaping me. But listen, like I said, I don't think she's pregnant. I don't think she secretly gave birth. And she could have, right? Because, things pass Char all the time. She could have gave birth and decided that she wanted to do it peacefully, so they kept it under wraps. But the people over there on TikTok are talking. They're making it talk, okay? And they are saying that during a gift exchange that it was revealed that there was a baby like bouncer thing in the background of DDG's live. They pointed it out. They put a red sticker on that. Somebody else was speaking out loud during the conversation and said, "This is for the baby." So listen, they are saying that they secretly had a baby. So it's still allegedly because I don't know the proof. I don't have any proof either. So it's still allegedly, but I do want to know, like, sis, did you have a baby out here in these streets? And she do have a pregnant, walk like she's still healing and hurting. I do want to know. That's it. I love you, Veronica. I could not get it out to save my life. I was like, what is the child name? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, but definitely, I don't know if she is pregnant, but I think they make a cute couple. And I be telling my kids that before he got with her, I was like, he's so slow, but because he be getting on my nerves, and I just be like, he just would get on my nerves and my face in general. But I think she calms him down a lot. He's not as corny and Looney Tune to me no more. So we're gonna give him a chance. I'll let y'all know if he come back and do something and I don't like him no more. But I honestly, sincerely think that they are doing it. They coupling, honey. They coupling. Um, Hi Pam S. What's up, baby? Make a do what it do. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Let's move on. Let's move on to this foolishness here. Now, oh Tamar, baby, baby, baby. Everybody say, oh Tamar. Oh, Tamar, what you doing out there, sis? What you doing? My sons have not yet taught me how to download videos on here. So I have the videos, they're on my Instagram, but I haven't been able to download them here to StreamYard because I don't know how to do it. But baby, if old Tamar ain't being used, and y'all can say what y'all want because all opinions are welcome. But Tamar, this man is playing in your face. This is my opinion. I don't think that he has a genuine affection and love for her, right? I think that he realized once he left her, or once they split, that he didn't get enough clout, enough, and by being with her in that short period of time, that he's like, let me spin the block. Let me go back so I can get everything that I need by being with her. And then I'll skedaddle, okay? By him giving these long apologies online, um, him going back and forth with Tommy, he is coming off very thirsty and needy, right? And this is just my opinion. So you guys all know, I don't know if you guys knew, everybody knew, but I knew, right, that he went and gave Tamar a new ring and re-proposed to her on Christmas, and he gave her a nice rock, right? But I think that Tamar is in it for the long haul. But unfortunately, I don't think that he loves her. I don't think that he's interested in her. And I think he's just trying to use her up. And if you looked at the video, his daughter was very happy for the ring. She was like, whoa. And the son just looked at the ring like, girl, back to Christmas, okay? And I think that says a lot because our kids know or can read people like we think we can about their little girlfriends or boyfriends, right? I think our kids really can read people, and I don't think the son was interested, and the son was not here for it, okay? But the daughter was given like, whoa, this is very exciting, and I honestly believe that Tamar might have a relationship with the little girl, that she genuinely was happy for them. But your dad is using Tamar, honey. I just want to tell you that Tamar needs to go sit down. She's out here embarrassing herself. Yes, she is. And she wrote this long paragraph, scripted paragraph. I said, now, Tamar, you too old to be somebody's doormat. Okay, now y'all know Tamar. Tommy said that that the dude told her that Tamar was living in his house. She didn't have a house of her own, and she was living with her mom, which was real sucker move, right? It was really giving real bitch energy. You know what I'm saying? He was getting a little, that kind of energy because I got a problem with a nigga that's always talking about his ex to the next bitch. Like, keep it moving, right? Keep it cute. Keep it real G, right? Because here's the thing. She wasn't all that when you was with her. It was okay she was living at her mom's house. But now you ain't with her. Now you want to whisper in the ear to the next bitch about what you was accepting then. It was cool for you then. Listen, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't like the fact that he was trying to dog her out, to Tommy, like, like he was saying something. You're not saying nothing because you coming like a straight bitch out here. Get the hell out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't think that he's in it because he loves her. I feel bad for her because she genuinely loves him, and she's really hoping for the best. And I'm going to read to you guys what she says, but she says, 3 months ago, we thought we hated each other and we were completely over. She says, here we are after a simple football game box you got to your birthday, you got for your birthday, and one real hard conversation. She says, we knew that whatever happened in the past was just that, and anything other than us or our family only matter. So the truth is, we don't care if anyone disagrees with it. We choose to love each other out loud and proud because we found something worth fighting for and forgiving each other for every day in front and behind the scenes. Then she tags him and she says, I love you with my entire heart. And from now on, our troubles are miles away. She says, I'm having myself a merry little Christmas now. So she's excited. And as you should, this is your life and you have to live it. And basically, she told everybody else to mind their damn business. Okay? That's exactly what she said. Mind your damn business. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm over here giving him what he needs, making him a happy camper in the damn campground. Okay? And we're gonna mind our business, but we watching with our binoculars from the windows to your campground. Okay? We watching, sis, because you can clearly see anybody that's not sexually involved with this man can see that this man is using you and he don't have a real desire for you. Okay? And I said it before, I'm not no hater. I'm all for love, child. Get what you get, because I'm loving over here myself. Okay? But what I'm saying is, I know from just this picture alone, like, and I know everybody like, oh, that's so cute. Um, He's an opportunist. Yes, I love people with basic knowledge, okay? Basic common sense. Talk your stuff. Hi, Renita, how are you? But even, that's all cool. But basically, she's telling her family to mind their business. But when they had to dry your tears, they wasn't minding their business, right? So, like, and that's even a smack in the face. We have to normalize. Stop trying to drown our families out or dog our families out when it goes back to what you wanted to be. Your family was the ones that stood in the paint with you. Your family was the one that, came and picked you up when it was all over, right? He sat there and dogged you out to Tommy, a complete stranger. That says a lot about him, right? And what he really feels about you. Because a real nigga would have been like, I'm not talking about my ex to you. That's what real people do. It didn't work out between us, but she was a great person. But he didn't do that. He pillow talked with a nigga that, she said that, he ate her booty. That's what she said. And if he ate her booty, he should have stuck by just eating her butt, right? He shouldn't have been sitting there pillow talking with her about you. And if all those feelings that he had and he just put them on the back burner and it just came back up when y'all, celebrated whatever y'all celebrated, then why did you have this conversation with old Tommy Lee? That was like real, like you should have been questioning him. And I don't know if you did have a private conversation with him, but I definitely would have had questions. Either Destiny was the side chick or his new fiance was the side piece. I didn't sleep with none of them. I can only comment on who I slept with. LOL. Say that again, Robin. I'll let you. Right? And that's what I'm saying. We can conclude what we want. We can get what we want from it, but the only people know is the time frame is them. But definitely somebody was the side piece. And the reason why I'm saying it wasn't Destiny is because if somebody cheated, if he knew that he was messing with the producer, he wouldn't allow Destiny to record their phone call while filming. He would have been like, no, I'm not ready for that, because he was hired from the producer. But the fact that he gave Destiny permission to get film time in with him says that the producer probably didn't know nothing of him at that time. And then that's basic common sense, right? So don't be coming your ass over here talking shit to me. And that's just what I say. I mean, it's just basic knowledge, okay? So this man, to me, is basically using Tamar. He doesn't have no real thing for Tamar. I don't think he really wants to be with her. And I pray for her family, because I know they're the ones, family's going to be down for you, whatever, right? I'm not praying that it don't work, but I am praying that she put some ducks in order, right? I pray that she didn't just move back into this man's house. He put you out the first time. I pray that you get you and your son somewhere, because here's the thing. If it happens again, we're not hoping that it do, but it may, right? Because you showed your colors once, you'll show them again. That's just the truth, right? Your son will have to endure your pain as well. And because you're not walking by yourself, you have to consider your son as well. You can't just be head over heels in love with this man so much that you don't think about the safety and the well-being of your child and what that young boy would build up inside of him if he keeps seeing men dog walk his mommy. Okay, so you have to consider that while you being all wishy-washy, lovey-dovey. Okay, and that's the same thing I say for April with her and Tay Diggs. Your son put you on blast. You were so willing to pretend like y'all was together to save face, knowing damn well y'all wasn't together anymore. Why the baby had to put you on blast? The baby said, show me a text message from him. When did he come home? He ain't been here in forever. Your baby had to blast you. And you should have been protecting your baby, but here you are protecting a whole nigga who left you high and dry for whatever that reason was. But you didn't think enough about yourself and the well-being and the safety of your child that you would allow your child to voice his opinion and say, you know what, son, you're right. But you didn't care enough about that. You know what I mean? So listen, to each his own, but we got to do better as women. Stop being so eager to be in love. And, that's that. That's that. Let's talk about Eva, baby. On to the next. Eva went live yesterday and she talked about her Christmas and what the difference was in her being married and being single, experiencing Christmas, or having a Christmas being single. And from what she said, it looks like she was loving it. Sis was like, oh yes. Okay, so I'm here for it. And I love the fact that she's learning, or she took the time to embrace it, right? Because divorce is not the end of the world. It happens to the best of us. Does it hurt? Absolutely. Do you feel like it's the end of the world? Absolutely. But also, Eva gives me the kind of energy that says, When I'm done, I'm done. And I was already done before you guys found out. That's what she gives me, okay? Hence to why she didn't need to go dog him out, do all these interviews about him, because she was already done. She made a conscious decision for whatever the hell he did, whether it was drinking and driving, whether it was coming home late, whatever, we all can conclude or try to conclude from their separation or their divorce. She says that I was already done, so it's no need for me to go blast him or plaster him all across the internet because I said what the hell I said. The nigga know not to come fuck with me. Okay, so that's just what I think. Okay, so let's take a little bit, listen to a little bit of her excitement on Christmas from the gift she received from being a single woman.
I got legs for Christmas. My first single Christmas, so I thought it was gonna be simple. I mean, when you're married, it's simple too. I mean, not a whole lot of trinkets, right? Shit. This year, I got wristbands, I got diamonds, I got Chanel bags, I got things, I got purses, I got clothes, I got furs. It's good. It's a good Christmas. And all that I wanted was to spend time with my kids. That's all I wanted for Christmas. I have a
I'm gonna play it one more time, guys.
lace for Christmas. I got lace for Christmas. My first single Christmas, so I thought it was gonna be simple. I mean, when you're married, it's simple too. I mean, not a whole lot of trinkets, right? Shit. This year, I got wristbands, I got diamonds, I got Chanel bags, I got things, I got purses, I got clothes, I got furs. It's good. It's a good Christmas. And all that I wanted was to spend time with my kids. That's all I wanted for Christmas. I have a lace for Christmas.
All right, y'all heard her, honey. She got lace for Christmas. She got Chanel bags. She got Chanel bags. She got a little bit of everything, honey. And she's enjoying that. She says that she thought it will be like, basically hard because she ain't in a marriage, but she was like, look, I had a great Christmas and don't think nothing different. And I can appreciate that, right? And it allows other people to be comfortable and walking away. And I just loved her energy that she gave during Christmas. And she reminded me of Melody a little bit because no matter what they going through, child, they gonna eat some food. So when she kept eating that plate on her live, I was like, yes, girl, get the greens, the collard. She had the collard greens, she had the yams. She pulled the potato salad out the refrigerator. She was going to eat her food while she was telling y'all she had an amazing Christmas. So I genuinely love the fact that she bounced back, and that's what it's about. Bouncing back after the divorce. That's what's up. And I love it. Let me see what y'all saying, honey. Let me see what y'all saying. But definitely, I can appreciate it. Let's talk about the meat of the chat because I know that's what y'all here for. Let's talk about, y'all know every time I talk about Martell child, I get upset. Black as I am, I get red. Okay, now that's not in the that's not literally, but y'all understand how mad he make me. Okay, so I got a chance to listen to um um Melody's lives that she was doing while the episode was playing. And remember during the episode, Martell was talking about her energy was changing once she was staying in those hotels. So that said a lot. But during the live, she was like clearing the air during her story time. And she was saying, it's funny how you bringing up the situation now, but you never said nothing all those years. You know why? Because it was benefiting you. So if it was such an issue, why you just waiting all these years now to say something? If you felt like it was all bad gravy, why the hell you ain't say nothing then at that time? And here's why he didn't say anything. And this is my honest opinion. I don't think that he said anything because now he has to make it make sense for sympathy, right? He knows that it's really not a problem. He knows that it's really not happening in the contents that he's saying is happening in. You mean to tell me, and the way Melody explained it was, and I'm not saying her truth could be the only truth, okay? But her truth is the only truth that makes sense to me because Martell is a big old liar, big fat faced liar, okay? So he basically was saying that she was going to these hotels like she was some type of smeezy. She was going to these hotels sleeping with different men. But she says that don't act like she just was going to the hotel to go do whatever she was doing. She asked you, did you want to go? Because she was carrying the bulk of the business. she would go to the hotel for some me time. And if I have kids, you know you need some me time because them kids be driving you to hell crazy, okay? And you need some downtime. And she called it like a around the way getaway, right? They didn't go far, they didn't just go to the hotel to Woosah. He was invited. Sometimes he would come, sometimes he wouldn't because he didn't want to. He said, "No, baby, you just go." Okay. And then she said that he even will go and do different things. I forget what she said that he did for his outing, but she did say what his outing was. I just can't remember off the top of my head. And she said, he will go do that. And she later found out that he was using that outing to go cheat. But she didn't never mention it because it is what it is. She later found that on. There's no need to talk about it now because it is what it is. We're done. What are we talking about, right? And also, so I just find it crazy that he wanted to get in the middle of this circle, beg for sympathy from every single cast member. But she did this to me. She did this to me. And you knew all along that she was going to the hotel for outing away from home to Woosah because bulk of the business was on her. So now here you are using the situation, um, using the situation as her being a hoe or hoeing around when you know she was doing it just to get some me time away from home and away from the business. And you were invited to that moment or to her me time. So why you sitting here with your sucker ass trying to act like she was just around here hoeing off? Just for some sympathy so somebody could take your hand and be like, you know what? Only one fell for you is Kimmy. Kimmy was the only one that could relate to you. And you know why? Kimmy was the only one to relate to you because her man pulled a wool over her eye every single chance that he get. And you were pulling the wool over everybody else's eye. But Kimmy was the only one that fell for it. Kimmy was the only one who was like, well, I think everybody needs to be held accountable. Well, it's funny that you say everybody needs to be held accountable, but you refuse to hold your own husband accountable. When the hell is that going to happen, okay? Excuse me, but she refused to hold her own husband accountable. That's why she thinks it's okay for Martell to try to make a situation something else evident what it is. Okay, so I just found like it was a straight sucker move for him to casino. Think Purple Queen is on point today. She said, "I got you, sis. I appreciate you. You're on point." The casino. There you go. You're right. And that's another thing. How do you make some? Listen, mine used to tell me he was going to the gym, and his ass wasn't going to no gym. He was going to get his dick sucked by whoever he was going to get his dick sucked to. And I told y'all, this is not a chat for children. This is a chat for adults. So everybody that's child exit stage left. Okay. I later found out that the gym runs was definitely a cheating method, right? Everything was a cheating method. So when I became courageous enough, I found out and I said something. But I didn't make it something like, oh, it wasn't that, or oh, you was doing this or you was doing that. And you couldn't tell me nothing that I was doing that I wasn't doing, right? So it's the same thing. Kimmy did not hold herself accountable when she was with Maurice and he was still married. Oh, I love y'all tonight. Y'all bringing it back. Exactly. How the hell you going to try to talk to the therapist or the what's it called? The psychotherapist or what was the name of that therapist? You trying to drop the tea with the therapist, acting like you was terrified of them damn horses when really you want to stay behind so you can go put the bug in the therapist's ear so that you can be the favorite and you don't get dogged the hell out during the session so you can point the fingers at everybody else. Now, that's just my opinion because they ain't what they said, but I feel like you stood behind so that you could try to have a conversation with this therapist and get your feet wet and get your feel of her before y'all sat down so you knew how to juggle her feathers or play with her because nobody else believe you, okay? So, and you're right. She don't think that she was wrong. She keeps saying that the paperwork was in the works. Well, bitch, they wasn't divorced then. If the paperwork was in the work, if they were still reconciling and the paperwork was on hold, that means that he gave her some type of increment that they were going to get back together. And then you came and flopped on his lap and gave him a little lappy dance. And then before you know it, he was butt-matized. And then he turned around and was like, okay, we're going to go ahead through with the divorce. But that girl thought she was getting back with her husband. Okay, so it's not okay. And that's the part that she keep missing. But the paperwork was in, but that doesn't mean it was in the work, but did it happen? It didn't happen because it went on hold because he was about to give it another try until you came along. Now, I'm not saying that you put that you held up the paperwork or you made him do what he did. That's not what I'm saying, because every man for themselves. And he knew exactly what he was doing. He's grown as hell. He knew exactly what he was doing. But I am saying that you hold a lot of weight on what you interfered with. Mm. Okay, Purple Queen says, in the next episode, the therapist was getting at Kiki. And in my opinion, Kimmy told the therapist about Kiki. I think so too. And even when she was talking, and when Kiki live, Kiki said that she heard Melody say something about her that rubs her the wrong way. But because we weren't able to see the episode yet, she wasn't going to tell us what Melody said about her. But Kiki was sitting around air hustling that entire trip. That's why she didn't leave when she was dismissed, because she was trying to get enough dirt on everybody. So at her next episode of spazzing the hell out, because it's coming, right? Kiki's giving me energy that she's unpredictable at this point. Okay, now I don't mislike her. I think she has a lot of stuff, wiggle room that she can make some adjustments to. But I also believe that Kiki will spaz out on you in a moment. Just like I got a chance to listen to her live when she was talking about the $100. Kiki, it's not okay for you to ask a complete stranger for $100. I'm sorry. I don't care how you slice it and dice it. That's like me getting on here and telling y'all, and y'all always been so good to me. Everybody send me $100. Send me $100. Y'all know what the hell I need it for. Send it to me now. It's not okay. And it's not. I don't know what's the deal with people just befriending complete strangers. I love all of my checkmates, but I'll be damned if I come on here and tell you guys I need $100 because my light bill is due. What? I better go to my sister who live right next door, not literally next door to me, but y'all know what I mean. Like my sister who I live with, like we in real life, not live with, but y'all know what I mean. Because y'all supposed to be taking stuff to another level. But my sister in real life, or my other sister in real life, or my 5 brothers in real life and say I need $100. I wish the hell I would come on here and ask some complete stranger for some money. And she sat there and she was like, oh, well, I just genuinely was liking him, and that's cool. You can like him. Nobody's telling you not to. That's your business, right? But what was your ulterior motive? Because just like everybody was like, oh, he had a motive, so the hell did you. You wanted something to get out about whoever and whatever, and you picked the first person you thought would get it the hell out. Let's call an ace a ace and a spade. You said it was getting out of hand, and you wanted your mom to be the advocate, and mom, take some of this calls for me because it's getting. I beg the difference. What you told your mom to do is, Mom, you come over here and work this one, and I'm gonna come over here and work that one. And then together we got something. Child, ain't nobody playing with you. Exactly. I couldn't understand that when she has a husband. And I'm wondering, do her husband know that see, listen, I don't mean this to nobody. I don't mean no harm to nobody. I'm just gonna say it in the nicest way possible. At least I'm gonna try. It's giving very using vibes, okay? Now, I know she gave a clean drug test, but users usually do what Kiki just did. Asking a random person for $100, and I'm not saying that she did, because it's still allegedly, because I'm not the fly on the wall, okay? But users usually do what Kiki did. Ask a random person for $100, then get on here and try to deflect like, shit, I asked you for $100. That was a deflection moment, right? Just to say that maybe I should have, asked my husband who lived with me, right? Or maybe I shouldn't just come on here and just ask random people for shit. Like, who does that, right? So, and I don't think she's the worst person in the world, but I definitely think there's room to grow. And she's a professor. She's very intelligent, an ex-professor, whatever you want to call it. She's very intelligent. She knows whether she's coming or going. She knows exactly what she's doing. And I also think that she can articulate very well how to play people against one another, right? So I definitely think that she knew what she was doing, and she came with a game plan, and she probably would have came and tried to get more and extort more from out of him. You know what I mean? But you got to be careful out here on these YouTube streets, because people will take anything and turn it around. And I don't think that was a smart move for you, Professor Kiki. I don't think that was smart. But listen, to each his own. I wouldn't do no shit like that. Absolutely not. And the fact that she got on here and deflected, act like it wasn't such a big deal, all that laughing, and sit down, stay still for a minute, and let's really have a conversation. Where your head at right now? Okay, what are you really thinking? What are you really talking about? Where the hell is your head at for real? Okay, that's why when you go on live, your husband be like, "Get that camera the hell out of my face, because I ain't about to sit here and lie with you, and I'm damn sure ain't about to sit here and sugarcoat your behavior." And that's why he told you a lot of what you think you need, as far as the treatment that you're receiving, you don't really need it. He says it's going to have to be a cutoff, and I'm paraphrasing because this wasn't his exact words, right? He says it's going to have to be a cutoff, but are you willing to cut it off? And right now, like she said, no. In her head, she needs it. So you have to figure out if it's still giving you an urge, it's still making you broke, it's still feeding the urge itself. You got to really do some changing. And I ain't never been on nobody situation, nobody D's, but I definitely know everybody got one in their family, one of them friends or something, right? And I definitely know that if it's not serving you a purpose where you can be healthy mentally and physically, you probably need to do some self-evaluation and say, what can I do to change this so that my old behaviors don't continue to tiptoe in on me. Okay. I don't think Kiki can control her emotions. She seems to be, ooh, Mama Bees, that's a good point. She was all over the place. Hi, Ruthie. How are you? Um, yeah, I definitely, I don't know. I wish I could like pinpoint what I'm trying to say, but I think I gave you guys enough. She's definitely all over the place. And she just couldn't do it. She was like, it was hard for me to even watch the live. Like, and then she kept pending the link, and people were saying, "Look, the link not here," and she just kept pending it. It's not here, man. Can we get the real link? You know what I mean? Like, what's up with it? I need the real link so I can go check out what you're talking about. So definitely, my best hope is for her that she does get it together. She does get it together and be honest with herself where she is and where she's trying to get to, because I think she's in hot shit. At she leaked, and she she says she's not the leak, but you're looking like the leak to me. Who's sharing information? You and your mama. You shared it with your mama. Your mama shared it with somebody else. Wrong move, sis. And when you work so hard for something, you got to be careful what you do to jeopardize that. And I think right now in this moment, you're doing a lot of stuff to jeopardize your position. And if you're asking somebody for $100 because you may be going through it or whatever the case may be, you're gonna really be going through it, and your pocket's gonna be, reaching a little bit if you lose your job. So you have to think about those things when you try to be in a circle. And I know people was in the chat like, Kiki, just take a step back. And I haven't seen her on here, so hopefully she's taking a moment to get some things in order, some affairs in order, where she can remain in a healthy state. Because right now it's not happening. It's not doing what it needs to do. But definitely, I think I covered everything, checkmates. You guys are amazing. Thank you for rocking with me. Make sure you guys are sharing the live. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed to the channel, because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. If you're not following me on any form of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, and my backup page. Also, as Shard, my backup page is Shard's World #6, and my platforms is Shard's Reality #6. Go check it out. I love you, checkmates. Until next time, bye.